One of the weirdest episodes to occur on Sarasota Tim's YouTube channel was in May 2024, when he did a sleepover at a stranger's house in Lake Havasu, Arizona. It was this visit that started a lot of rumors and innuendo about Tim's sexuality, so let's break this one down. At the time, Sarasota Tim had the Flagstaff parked at the Riverside Casino in Laughlin. This was about a month before Tammy would fly out to visit, and they would drive back to Florida together. Sarasota Tim was playing a lot of golf back then. This was when he got those donations from Charles to buy his $100 golf shirts and FootJoy shoes. One day Tim was playing golf by himself at the Laughlin Ranch Golf Club. At some point he ran into a threesome ahead of him, consisting of Rick, Vince, and Phil. They invited Tim to join their group. These guys had been drinking and were very friendly with Tim, even allowing him to video them for his YouTube channel. After they finished playing golf, the men invited Sarasota Tim to play golf with them the next day in Lake Havasu, where Phil lived. So Tim drove the 75 miles and met Phil and Rick at Phil's amazing home. This is the video that everyone is familiar with, where Tim is walking around with his tongue hanging out, lusting after Phil's house and lifestyle. And I thought this was funny. Sarasota Tim knows he's way out of his league here, but he tries his best to fit in with wealthy Phil by telling him he knows people in Lake Havasu too.
I know some people that had a boat rental place down the lake years ago. I don't know them personally, but my friends know them. They were telling me, if you go up there, I know some people up there.
I don't think Rick or Phil were very impressed with that, Tim. Of course, the most infamous moment of the whole trip is when Phil went through his wine collection and showed Tim his pride wine, for the gay pride, as he called it. This brought out Tim's Woody Woodpecker laugh, one he makes when he's either lying, uncomfortable, or has put something over on someone.
Got some pride, for the gay pride.
Then, of course, we have the tour of the bedroom where Tim will be staying. I think the style and decor of the room led many people to believe it had a seriously gay vibe to it. After the tour, Phil and Rick took Tim out to dinner for all-you-can-eat crab legs. You can tell this was a new experience for Tim because he just had to make a video about it. Here his poverty background comes out again as he explains it to his audience, as if no one had ever been inside such a restaurant before.
And look at this little salad we got here, and the crab meat is coming. All right, guys, take a look at this. We've got this crab, and this is all you can eat. She's bringing a big basket here for us to throw our shells in and things. And there is a 2-hour limit.
We cut to the next day, where the group had a 6:30 a.m. tea time at the Iron Wolf Golf Course. The mood seemed more subdued in this video. Here's Tim proudly showing off the golf balls that he said Johnny Vegas gave him.
You guys look at these balls that Johnny Vegas gave me. I found them in the bag. Thank you, Johnny Vegas. Vegas, baby.
Now, I wonder if he truly gave them to him, or if Tim just took them, like the golf clubs. At some point, Tim seemed to get bored with the golf and started showing some of the homes surrounding the Iron Wolf course. Tim being Tim, he comments about how expensive they are and acts like he's never seen houses like that before.
This is kind of an exclusive little cul-de-sac area up here, apparently.
And that's it. No goodbyes. Phil and Rick are never mentioned again on his channel. So what happened? Was Tim gay for the stay in order to get free lodging and luxury accommodations? Or was he just grifting again to get free golf, meals, and a place to sleep? When I gave these videos a second viewing, I found a couple of things that made Tim's motives more clear in my mind. First, Tim's host, Phil, has a wife. This is mentioned twice. First on the golf course.
Listen,
Playing 153, we got a par 3, number
this guy
17.
is a Texas boy. His wife is Dallas.
Then at the house, when we overhear Rick on the phone say that Phil and his wife are going to dinner.
Well, if you count that,
before.
we have when we turn into an office.
So Phil has a wife, as does Rick. I don't believe either of them are gay. I think they were just being nice to Tim. We know Tim loves to hang out in places where wealthy people congregate in search of his latest grift or perhaps some of their scraps. I think that's what this was. Tim was hanging around Laughlin Ranch, playing golf by himself, maybe hoping he'd meet someone he could get a free meal from. It seems like he just ran into some guys who were generous and perhaps made an offer they didn't think Tim would accept. In this part of the house video, you can hear how the offer to stay in the home went down.
What time's our tea time in the morning?
6:30 or something.
Oh, that's cool.
So you're staying here?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
I don't know. I just want to make sure.
Sure, man.
Phil made the offer and was probably surprised when Tim actually showed up at his house over an hour away. Then Tim was hanging around like a lost puppy, just waiting to be taken in for the night. Phil probably didn't have the heart to turn him away. So in the end, I think there was nothing salacious about what happened in Lake Havasu. No secret gay rendezvous, just an old grifter on the lookout for his next mark. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.